Welcome back guys to my brand new tutorial. In today's video we're going to create models for our blog application using Django and Python. Alright, so the first thing I want you to do is actually create a new Django project. So you can do that by clicking in the top right corner. I have a video about that. It's about 10 minutes, so yeah, I explained every single line and you can use it to create every single project from now on. But once you did it, you should just check in your settings.py if you have right here main app displayed in this installed apps. So if you have that, you can save this file and now we can actually write the code. Alright, so once we created our project, now we can actually start writing our database models. So the first thing we want to do is actually create a new class so we can actually create that database model inside of our database. So just call it category. Yeah, that's good. And then instead of the brackets, just type models.model, not slash but dot. Alright, and we need the colons right here, and now we should display our fields we want this database to have. So let's just make name field for now. I don't know if we'll add anything else. So character field. Alright, and we need to put the max length, and let's just type 20 characters. That's okay. And we will also create a new str function, str right here, delete all of this, and just type self.name. Alright, so what this essentially means, so we created a new database model called category, and it has this name field we can use to actually give names to our object instances later on, and this str thing just displays names of our database instances in our admin dashboard. So yeah, that is it for our category database model. Now we can actually jump to our BlogPost actual model. So we can create a new class called, let's call it BlogPost. Yeah, that's a cool name. And again, we're going to use models.model since this is how Django knows this is new database model. And instead of the colons, let's type first name field, or let's call it title, so it isn't same as this. And for the type of this model, let's call it also character field, so characters inside of that. And for the max length, or how many letters this title has to max, I'm okay with 200 characters. Yeah. The next field we can do is description. I think I spelled it correctly. It is models dot, let's put text field. Alright. We don't need anything inside of the brackets. And the last field we can add is date field, and it will be models dot date time field. And we can now type right here auto now add equal to true. And now what this essentially means is just adds whenever this blog post is added or created, this date field will add automatically what the date is today. So for example, we created this blog post 1st January 12 p.m. it will add that time. So yeah, once we did all of these fields, now we can actually add relationship fields. So what I mean by that, so you see we created this category class or database model, and now we want to connect this category to have this blog post. So what I mean by that, so I want to create, for example, a sports category, and for example I want to create a blog post about basketball. I want to add a category of sports to this blog post, and we can do that by typing those relationship models or relationship fields. So let's just type right here category equals to models dot foreign key, and inside of there just type category field, and that is just it. So this is how we connect this category fields to this category model or database model right here. And the thing we need to add is actually on delete method, and we need to type right here models.cascade. And what this means is just when we delete some category, all the blog posts that uses those categories will also be deleted. So if we have a sports category and we have, for example, 2 blog posts about sport, those 2 blog posts are also going to be deleted if we delete this, if we delete that sport category. So yeah, that's it about this. And now we also need to connect users to this blog post. So let's create a new user and let's call it models dot foreign key again, and just type right here user, and also on delete method to be models dot cascade. So we also need to import user right here. So from Django contrib auth and models import user model. So this user model is when user logs in and creates a blog post, we want that user to be displayed as the actual creator of that blog post. Alright, and that's it. Let's just add another str method. So I'll just copy this one and paste it right here, and for the displaying, I'll just display the title of this blog post. So in our admin dashboard we can actually see the titles of our actual blog posts. Alright, so once we created all of our models, now we can actually save them to the database, because Django doesn't do it by itself. We need to actually make migrations and then push them. So just type right here python manage.py make migrations. Alright, and we see right here, you should see these two plus create model category and blog post pop up, and we also need to push the migrations. So we do that by typing migrate right here, and if you click enter, we should see all of this applying stuff appear on the screen. And yeah, now we can actually run our server. So run server right here, and we should see it actually works. And actually we need to apply those changes to our admin.py so we can actually see them in our admin dashboard that I talked about earlier. So just type right here admin.site.register and register our category model, and also register our blog post model, but we need to import them. Import. And now you can actually type this star right here, and it will actually import all of our models from there. Or you can actually use this manual method and just type them right here. I actually like to do this method more because yeah, I can actually see what I'm typing right here. And once we save this file, now we can actually go to our admin. But first we need to create new admin users. So we can do that by typing again python manage.py, and then just type create super user, and we see this username thing pop up, and I always call my admin user admin actually, so we can save this. Emails are actually not necessary, so we can actually skip those. And the password, just type whatever password you want. I always use this one for my websites. And yeah, now we can actually run the server. And let's just type right here. So we have this normal URL you can grab from right here, and then just on this add admin right here. And once we go here, now we can actually see this Django administration pop up, and now we can actually type our admin username and the password you just typed in your command prompt. Alright, that's it, we are here, and now we can actually see those two database models we actually created in our models.py file. So yeah, let's click on categories, for example, and let's add a new category, and let's call it sport. Yeah, I talked about sport earlier, so let's just add it right now. And for the blog post, now we can actually create a new blog post, and let's assign it to the admin user. So we can see right here we have this admin thing, and for the category we only have sport, so we need to add it. The title, let's just type basketball is my favorite sport, and let's put 3 exclamation marks. Alright, and for the description, this is a short description. Alright, let's put 1 comma. Alright, save this, and yeah, we can actually see this actually created, and we can see in our admin dashboard that the actual heading of this blog post is actually shown right here, and also in the categories, names of those categories are actually shown, sorry. If you don't want to show that, you can actually go to your models and just delete this str thing, and you can actually see that it will change. So it will just type category object 1, but that's not what you want to do. You want to display it like this. If you like this video, make sure to check out the pinned comment of this video. I made a free PDF guide on how to help you pass the beginner stage and skip the tutorial hell. And also, I have got another great video right here on the screen. Make sure to check it out, and I'll see you in that one.